ballers pulled up, you can hear they hand me. And VIP bought a girl so friendly. Broke boys looking on, you can feel they envy. Business owners over here, you see that money round us. All the rappers and the singers wanna party round us. We gon' pop a few bottles, never nothing to us. If we leave this hill, we gon' need a tour bus. He Dilla got the hits, keep the party going. He even play your joint if you really is plugged in. Got the smoke in the hair, keep the liquor flowing. Big tipping over here, you know the ladies notice. In the door, you know I keep the real round me. Candy girl, the only thing that's really sweet about me. Grown folks over here, we always party in peace. The hottest thing around, we in the VIP.
The Godfather.
Welcome to the VIP. We rockin' and rollin' with Dirty and Candy at the VIP. We chillin', we bringin' the sauce and the flavor to the VIP. Nobody can do it like me and D. So welcome to the VIP.
Welcome back to the VIP Lounge Radio Show. Of course, I am Dirty Eagle, and this is...
Candy Girl, what's good?
Oh, man, it's better than good.
Hey, we had a great guest a few moments ago.
Did, man. Shout out to Mr. James Wallace.
4.0?
Mr. 4.0 that was on the show. I mean, we got a special guest in the building. Not only is the owner of Fluid... Is it Fluid Pastries?
Fluid Dope Boy Pastries.
Fluid
Get it right, Dirty. Fluid Dope Boy Pastries.
He's the owner of that business.
CEO?
CEO, yes.
Better known as Fluid the Entrepreneur.
Yes.
Recently featured in the Post Tribune this past February 28th.
Okay.
And on top of that, his biggest and greatest accomplishment is he's my brother.
Blood over everything.
Let's get it.
He's been on multiple podcasts and radio shows. He's making his own little dent in this industry, man. We got Mr. Chris Murphy, a.k.a. Fluid the Entrepreneur, a.k.a. Mr. Cheesecake himself.
Mr. Cheesecake.
In the building.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling well,
Awesome.
Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for coming out, man.
No problem.
So let me ask you something. I personally know around the time that you started building your passion for pastries and baking and stuff like that. But for the people that don't know who you are, when did you start your journey? When did you begin your passion for baking?
Well, when I was young, about 13, 14 years old, that's when I started. I found my craft, like, that's something I like to do.
With Granny?
Yeah, Granny, they're my godmama,
Okay.
Seeing them whip it up in the kitchen, getting down. So that was my...
Whipping it.
Yeah, whip.
Now, when you first started at 13, 14, the average guys outside, they tackling football and stuff like that. I know some of your friends was probably like, man, come on outside. And you out there baking. Did you get any backlash?
They ain't calling you Mr. Butterworth, did they?
They didn't know.
Oh, they didn't know?
Okay.
I wrestled.
Oh.
You did.
I did my sport. They didn't know that was something in the house. But as we got older,
Right.
smoking and getting high.
Right. You got these little cookies on the side. Go ahead and taste these,
I would
bro.
go in the house and whip something up. And they was
Okay.
like, that's pretty good.
Did they know it was you?
Yeah, they knew it was me.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes they come in there and watch me.
Right.
Go to work, but yeah.
So is there something, I mean, I read the newspaper and I know personally, because my family, they're very happy. I'm a vegan when you bring your cheesecake food. Because
I'm a vegetarian and I can have it.
But what is your specialty? Like, what are you known for right now that you're creating?
The turtle cheesecake.
Man,
Oh my
I've seen
gosh.
the reports on it. I've seen the hardest of thugs buckle at their knees in front of that turtle cheesecake. How did you develop that and make it your specialty?
Well, looking online and looking at other different recipes, I put one or two together, and it went from there. Putting in different ingredients, The turtle, actually, like I buy a specific type of brand of turtle.
Okay.
Turtle and I cut it up to candy. Mm-hmm. I chop it, I put it in the mix, and then I put it on top. You know,
That's important.
Yeah.
You got to get a certain brand.
Yeah.
Everything don't taste good,
Nah, they ain't
and everything that look good ain't good. But
Fact.
I'm gonna tell you about these cheesecakes. I don't know about the turtle. Now that's your favorite. You have to learn how to make a vegan one for him.
yeah, I'm gonna do that vegan.
told me.
Yeah,
I'm
the
a-
vegan turtle.
I'm gonna do it.
But that strawberry. Oh, I hit the table.
Okay.
Jesus,
You really like it.
please, Lord, I
Going
love
on,
it.
everybody.
How long did it take you to perfect that recipe, or the different recipes? Because I know hers favorite so far is the strawberry.
Yeah,
cheesecake.
yeah. I like
But
that.
you know, you created the turkey cheesecake. How long does it take you to like perfect these recipes that you're creating?
A couple tries, 3-4 tries, you know, before I put it out there in the population and let everybody know it's gonna take a while.
Right.
It's gonna take a while. No lie, it take a.
Because you put your foot in there, you put your finger in there, you put your heart in there, you put everything in
A lot
there.
of trials and errors.
It's great.
Yeah. So
It's really delicious. I mean, it's so. But y'all gotta. Y'all better get this man. Let me get this man's cheesecake.
Hey, okay, I thought Casey was like, when is Uncle Chris coming to
I gotta.
Yeah, they took mine.
Hey, when did you know that what you created was actually a hit? You know, was it with like your partners and your friends, or was it when you started to brand out outside of them and you know you're getting those reactions from people that you've never met? When did you know that you really officially are that dude when it comes to this?
Little kids, the
The
children.
They don't
don't
lie.
lie.
They don't lie.
Yeah.
Then when I did the barbecue for you guys, I seen a little man. I couldn't record it because I was tired of all them hours of doing it. I seen a little man. He had his eyes closed, and I seen when he was eating the chicken. He shook his head like, and I knew then like,
Yeah.
God
That's
bless
your
you.
You are a
specialty.
beast on the grill. Like
You
I got
definitely
this
a beast.
grill, and I don't even like barbecuing. Once I seen everybody's reaction to the food that you was making, I was like, yeah.
We might have to bring you over here May 16th.
Yeah,
for grill.
we already set that in motion.
Oh, you
That's
did?
done. Yeah.
Oh,
that's,
okay.
That's up there.
Yeah, he already put me in tune.
So.
Can I tell? Do you
Oh,
know?
you want to jump in?
You know, yeah,
Double dutching?
Then you do your question.
Okay,
But
tap
I
in.
know. I knew the moment. I can remember the moment I knew your cheesecake was a hit. We were at the video shoot for Sunday dinner, and the cheesecake got cut up and everything, and people came upstairs and they delayed shooting the video because
They
they
was
was
looking-
like, "Hey man, whose cheesecake is this?"
Yeah,
And
they definitely were
everybody-
looking for the cheese.
Everybody was like, man, that was the best cheesecake they ever had.
It really
That's
is.
when I knew official. I'm like, oh, this dude for real.
Yeah.
He for real. For
I
real.
already knew them. The crumbs on that. Oh.
The crust.
What was your
Buttery.
The crust.
Oh, look, I call it crumbs. That's all I had left. I was like,
Hey, you gonna be, hey, we gonna plug you in. You know they got the salt bag. You the cheesecake bag. You know what I'm saying? I can say
Dang.
that because
You
he's
gonna say
my
the
brother.
cheesecake bag?
And if you got a problem with, we gonna beat your way.
cheesecake bag.
You cheesecake bag.
Why don't he be cheesecake bro?
Nah, for the ladies.
Share
Right?
live,
Dude
share
was
live.
salt, bro. He was salt, bro. This cheesecake.
He's literally caking.
Spooning.
Spooning on a whole nother level. whipping it.
So what is your motivation to being so passionate as far as baking? You know, some people that have their niche and stuff like that. Like we love doing music and stuff like that. So like what is the motivation behind you to continue to make you be so passionate with being a baker and stuff like that?
Seeing everyone enjoy my food, and then I want to teach kids. That's my main
That's
goal.
your goal?
Yeah, teach the
Okay.
kids. You know, it's more than out there in the streets.
Right,
You know, music
yeah.
too. Everybody can't rap or sing.
Right.
If you learn the ingredient and do it the proper way, put it one egg at a time, mix it up,
Mm-hmm.
pour the oil in that slow. The little thing that matters.
It is.
But teach the kids, and that's the way to go. Man.
I think that's
Those steps are important.
Yeah, I think that's excellent that you want to take your passion beyond just, cooking and supplying somebody
Right.
something that's momentarily. The fact that you want to leave a legacy and help people.
Educate
Kids.
kids,
It's extremely important because nowadays there's not a lot of avenues for children. Like when we were growing up, we had our guys that would come get us and we hanging outside, even if
Exactly.
it's just riding a bike.
Right.
We had programs like we could wrestle and stuff like that and get involved in. With so many things going on where we're just being restricted, particularly the kids, and they don't have a lot of outlets. That's why you see the epidemic that's going on in Chicago, where these kids are carjacking.
Robbing and
all this
yeah.
crazy stuff because there is no outlets, or it's not cool. It's not made cool to be a baker.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's not, everybody want to be a ball player and stuff like that. You don't realize, man, your passion actually might be somewhere else.
They want to
man.
be a
Absolutely.
rapper,
You never
baller.
knew. You never knew how good
Absolutely.
you could be.
Right.
Because it never, that was never open.
Because all we
to
see is that.
Yeah.
All they see is rapping or
Right.
balling or, football. And, all nobody takes the time out or they might feel like, that maybe that's too girly for me.
Right.
But it's not. It's food. Everybody got to eat.
Everybody got to, that's my logo. That's
Right.
my
Oh, is
logo.
it?
Yeah, that's my thing.
Okay, bro.
I'm gonna introduce that later on.
Cool.
Man, and I think that's dope. Like me personally, I would sit back and watch a whole show about cooking.
You know me.
And I don't even eat the food. Like,
Right.
I'm looking
God.
at steaks like, damn, that steak.
He watching the Taco Channel with everything he can't eat. Yeah.
Everything's in Spanish.
Everything.
I can't
He don't understand
nothing. But the food look good as hell.
It's the build, how they build it and plate
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
It is.
Hey, so let me see. Have you ever attempted to create a product and it just was a failure?
Yes. Oh,
Talk about it.
I tried to do like a cookie.
Move your mic back a little. I'm sorry.
It was like
We want to hear everything.
It was a cheesecake base.
Okay.
But I tried to do like a purple bluish top cookie, and the cookie part didn't come out right. And it just took so long.
Was it gooey?
No, it was more hardish.
Oh, okay.
The temperature was a little too high.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't want to create it again because it took so much time. Food coloring. It took
Yeah.
a lot of ingredients to make. And
Right.
I'm not gonna do this one. So no for me, no for everybody else. They're not gonna taste that one. That's the one.
So when you so you say you wanted to educate the kids on it.
Yeah.
What's your 5-year goal on this, or is it a closer goal?
Yeah, that's a closer goal.
Okay, so
like within a year.
Within a year,
I have
is it
process.
only males?
Nah.
Oh,
come on.
okay, just kids.
Kids.
Period.
Nah, like adults, it'll cost more for adults, right?
Right.
But basically, like giving them their like aprons and all that. Their parents will pay for that.
Okay.
But like the government or whatever fund me.
Right.
Yeah.
So you want to get some funding?
Yeah, get my funding and start like that.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think
That's a great idea.
Now, do you have a creative process when you're developing these desserts, or you kind of have something you stick to and you may switch off a few different things or to create some, or do you have like, this is how I do it and I may add this or that and stuff?
The cheesecake that's it. The cheesecake's always gonna be that part. But me adding another layer, that's always gonna be different.
Okay.
So I got our brother Levon, mommy, they be sending me different ingredients to a different cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So from them doing that, I just add that on. Look at that ingredient, see how they go, and then I just add my 1, 2 to it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Now, I know you currently handle like every facet of your business, from buying the products to getting the orders, fulfilling the orders, making the food, delivering it. Do you have any goal in mind, like as far as a brick and mortar, or do you like the fact that you have the freedom to create when you want, whenever you want? Because some people, they don't like to be held down. Like you get a brick and mortar place where you know what I'm saying, you have to report to, and you in that joint at 5 in the morning creating cheesecakes. Then you're closing out, and you might not leave it. You might close at 9. You might not leave at 11, 12. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or do you know what I mean? So do you have a goal where you want to start like a brick and mortar joint, or is there another idea that you want? Because I know for a long time you were talking about getting a food truck and everything.
Yeah.
So is there an ultimate goal that you have? That's a lot of pressure doing everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Dang,
It's
it's
a
a
lot,
lot of
but I love it when it's your passion.
Yeah.
And that's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right to me.
So are you going to be hiring any new folk to help kind of alleviate that, so you can continue focusing on your passion?
Yeah, because I actually want like a front end store.
Okay.
Front end.
So you do want to find
storefront, and then I want to travel, meet people, and do things like that. And then I just have my 2 bakers, and then the cashiers or whatever I hire for that. Then the delivery driver, that's something I want to do. So when I travel, go meet all the people, get new contracts, that's what I want to do.
So are you still gonna have this? Do you still want to do the food truck?
Yeah, that's gonna be. I'm gonna branch that off.
Okay.
And do like a little franchise.
Nice.
So is the turtle cheesecake the best selling dessert that you have?
Yeah, it takes a lot.
Every time I see somebody eat
It's a turtle.
cheesecake,
I'm gonna have to try
The
it.
caramel.
The caramel?
That's what it is. It's the caramel.
That's his favorite too.
That's the
Caramel.
hit. The caramel is.
I'm telling you, they be thugged out. They be like, look, G, on edge, on folding them and 17 dead niggas watching. This cheesecake good as hell.
On Tony Tiger them. That's what I say.
Hit that soft spot.
That's my little gang. Tony Tiger them, Frosted Flakes and them.
I how did you come up with the fluid? What's your name? What's the name for the company again?
Fluid Entrepreneur.
Yeah, what does that mean? What is fluid?
Well, you gave me the
I
name.
just
You
wanted to
did.
show
Oh
you
my
the
gosh.
Tiki bro came up with the name Fluid
Fluid, baby.
when I was younger.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all the guys called me that.
Yeah.
But then one day I was in the house, I was just brainstorming, I was just thinking, and then Fluid Entrepreneur came up because I was doing more than just baking. I'm doing helping with the clubs, promoting, then A&R for a record label, getting all the and then helping my friends, the guys that got little clothing brands. So the entrepreneur came from that. But then my other brother came, Levon. Shout out to Levon.
Shout out to
Hey,
LeVon.
Vaughn, what's good?
Big little bro, LeVon.
Little bro.
He came up with the Doughboy pastries. At first, I really didn't like it. Doughboy. It sound like,
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what about Doughboy?
Doughboy? He the one.
Is it dough? D-O-U-G-H?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you saying dope. I can't hear good.
Like Doughboy.
I like it.
Yeah.
It just sound like.
I know, but
It's catchy.
But it's catchy.
Yeah, and that's why it was a nice name. So
Yeah, I like that.
I got my business name and transition to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know that your cheesecakes are a hit, but what makes yours so different from like the Cheesecake Factory?
God bless these hands.
Praise the hands. Praise the hands.
Yes, Lord.
They so good because Sarah Lee ain't got nothing on fluids.
Nah, they don't.
Dope
They ain't got no
boys.
seasoning in there, as they say.
They ain't put nothing in there.
No seasoning.
It's dry.
Now, you know what? There's so many opportunities for you. Have you ever thought about you creating cheesecakes, meeting some of these restaurant owners? Like we have a business owner in the building. One of my favorite business owners. His name's Ren Terry. He's in the building.
Yeah,
And
man.
he owns a club. You know what I mean? Have you ever thought about approaching some of these business owners and restaurateurs or restaurant owners to
Collabing with them?
Yeah, to put your because we like Sharks. You going to the
Right.
Sharks?
You see cake, pastries in there.
And you'll see cookies and stuff inside of
Right.
Sharks. Have you ever thought about going to them and maybe building a partnership? Because imagine if you link the deal, even though they're all sole proprietors, imagine you linking the deal with them and you
Right.
got all your cheesecakes and all
That
the
would be
Sharks.
amazing.
So instead of you having to go and make these deliveries, all these different stops, you say, hey, I'm finna drop off 100 cheesecakes tonight or this tomorrow morning at 5, 6, 7 in the morning, and then they get distributed.
But they
and
do
now
like
everybody-
slices.
Yeah, because they'll do slices.
So they do
Yeah, they do the
slices.
slices.
And the
Yeah.
markup on the slices, you can make more money.
Right.
than off
More
of
money, like
Yeah.
that.
a whole cheesecake. So have you ever thought about maybe approaching some of these restaurant owners and maybe having your product in there that will alleviate?
I think
you
if he
having-
stops talking, you can answer it.
This
Damn,
last-
she real.
this last
spicy.
back week-
Look, up last. I don't know. Yeah.
This last
one more
it's
time.
smooth.
Hey, it's smooth, bro. See, ooh, don't hate on me.
Zaro.
One more
Dirty,
time.
you got the Don't make me. Why would you do that? Wow, I couldn't even cover it up tonight.
One more
Don't
time.
do that. It's not
Anyway,
a bump
I'm
off.
sorry. I was excited about my idea. Her and a little church head having that. Oh yeah, hat having that. Little church face wearing. Smoke.
Can we get back to
I'm sorry,
fluid?
Fluid.
No, y'all good, man.
I ain't
Let's
even-
get
We
back
need
to
to laugh
this.
sometimes. Ain't
She
nothing
brings
wrong.
it
Can we get back to this?
She brings it out. I'm sorry, Fluid, the entrepreneur. She's so rude. She got one of them hats. that
Oh
block
my
your
God, you
blessings.
serious?
You in church, you trying to listen to the pastor? Her hat block your blessings. That's
Wow.
her. Anyway, again,
Gratitude.
but yeah, I mean, have you ever thought about like approaching some restaurant owners and getting your brand in there?
Yeah, well, it was a restaurant. They didn't have any cheesecakes in it. I don't want to really say their name, but their food wasn't done when I had purchased the food, so I don't want to have my name behind
you
something,
put your
you
brand in
know.
there.
But this past week, I just said, you know what, I'm gonna try it out, and I went through. It was 2 weeks ago, East Chicago.
Okay.
It was Main Street. I give a shout out to Main Street in East Chicago. I went to all the black-owned restaurants, and I talked to all of them. It was some chefs out there and all that, so they want to give it a try.
Good.
So when I come back in town, after I leave tomorrow, I'll be back in town.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just give them a try. I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah, I think that's
It's gonna be a success.
Yeah, I think it's an excellent opportunity. The moment, I mean, I read the interview that you had in the Post Tribune, and the guy fell in love with your product immediately. Yeah, of course, he was apprehensive. He didn't know if it was gonna be good or not. But the moment anybody touches your product, they know how good it really is. So I think the moment these restaurant owners know who you are and the product, the quality of the product that you have, I mean, you gotta be a fool not to want to be in business.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, I just oh, never mind, I ain't gonna say nothing.
So
That bump probably came from your lips touching on the microphone and stuff. I just want to say that real quick.
I highly
Okay.
doubt that. But anyway, so I know outside of just being a pastry chef and stuff like that, you are an A&R. Are you currently an A&R?
Nah, I took a pause from that.
Okay. Is it more to focus on this entrepreneurship, this venture?
Yeah, this is more of my passion.
More your
I love to
speed,
see.
yeah.
I love to see people, perform. And I'm talking to people. Like I only want the artist. When I do that, they shouldn't talk. The only time they should talk is that's when the money being made. You being an artist. Save that till you go on the stage, have your energy to perform. But besides that, this is my go-to. This is my lane.
Yeah,
Right here.
you know what? I think that's extremely important. A lot of times we try to force our way into something, just to be a part of it, and we don't have the passion for it.
Right.
When you find that passion and you're able to do something, you will do it for free.
Absolutely.
That's when you become wealthy. And I
Yeah.
think what you finding your passion into the baking and knowing how good you
Pastry
really are,
industry.
the pastry industry, and knowing how good you really are and continuing to perfect that craft, I think beyond a shadow of a doubt, you are going to be uberly successful in that industry. I know it because you really found what you really truly want.
Right. Yeah.
So if a person wants to get a hold of you, maybe they want to place an order or anything like that, how do they get a hold of you on Instagram?
Doughboy Fluid. That's my pastry chef. And then
that's Doughboy. That's DOUGHBOY.
Yeah.
Is an underscore fluid?
Nothing underscore.
Okay, and then DOUGHBOYFLUID.
Yeah.
Okay. And then if they want to get a hold of you on Facebook, how do they get a hold of you on Facebook?
My regular page is Chris Murphy.
Okay.
Chris Fluid Murphy.
Okay.
And then Doughboy Pastries.
All right, and the website is Doughboy Pastries.
Yeah.
All right, DOUGHBOYPSTRIES, right?
Yeah. No, Fluid Doughboy Pastries.
Fluid Doughboy Pastries. All right,
Yeah.
man. Look, listen, man. I love you, my little bro.
Yes, bro. Thank you.
I'm uberly happy for your success. It's the first time you've been on the VIP lounge, but trust me, it won't be the last.
Yep.
You get a home here, and anytime you have any success that's coming
He
up.
bought a cheesecake.
Oh,
too.
man, hold
You
on.
want to show the people?
Hey, no, man, bring the cheesecake.
Bring the cheesecake out.
Hey, my engineer and everybody that's behind the camera, can you grab that cheesecake for me? Dodie G. Mack
Send the
is my
free.
engineer.
Dodie G.
Can you grab that for me? I want to make sure we highlight and we get this incredible cheesecake on camera. And don't even complain, Dodie G. Mack, because you're going to want a piece of it.
Fluid was Russian.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
They ain't lying.
wait.
He is the wrong nigga to get it.
Stop
We
him.
might not see this cheesecake.
Wait.
Fluid was
This
Russian.
nigga gonna eat it before he get back.
Don't touch the cheesecake, Dodie.
Where the cheesecake at, Dodie? You
Don't
took a
touch
long
the
time.
cheesecake, Dodie.
That nigga cut it. He cut it with his
I tweaked on camera.
index. Don't be index nail.
You was good, bro.
You said what? Where's the cheesecake?
In the freezer.
Oh, it's in the freezer.
It's wrapped up.
It's in the freezer. Do not cut that cheesecake with your index nail. Now listen to me.
Oh my God.
Listen to me. There's not many things that get my wife excited outside of me.
Oh God.
But when you see this right now,
Don't just be easy with it.
you see
I'm nervous with food.
you see this shit right there?
Oh, this is delicious. Y'all gonna be like,
That's liquid gold right there.
Miss
boy.
Butterworth, who? Sarah Lee, what?
This cheesecake got me sweating. I can't even eat it.
Did you show the people?
I did show the people. Hey, listen, man. Let me tell you right
Take
now.
pictures of it.
No, you know what? I watched another interview. Shout out to Determined Radio that had you on it, and I found out the secret to one of the secrets to make your cheesecake so goddamn fat. You know what that? I said you know what it is. Of course, you make the goddamn cheesecake. But what is it about the crust? That separate, or is that a secret that you don't want? Because that might be the sauce. You don't want to get that.
It's buttery.
Marijuana.
So, do you want to let the people know, or is that something?
It's a secret ingredient.
But he told Determined Radio on We VIP, we better.
Because we're supposed to get exclusives.
We get all the exclusives.
Well, that really won't be an exclusive. So, what else is the ingredients?
Nah, we ain't gonna get nothing else. Hey, look, man.
It's strawberries. Okay.
All right, we're gonna leave it at that. Did you want to eat any on camera?
Is this for us to have?
That's y'all.
Gee!
I get hit with the
I get
mic.
some plates in there, things like that. While she doing that, look, we gonna edit this little part of it. While she doing all that, man, listen. I want to get the reactions of the folk. Rand, you want a piece of cheesecake?
Oh, no, I don't even eat cheesecake.
Damn, you ain't missing that. Dodie G. Mack is gonna definitely eat half of this.
Nigga, my mama made
You gonna
cheesecake.
eat?
Let me get red slice and my slice. Okay. You ain't gonna hear shit else from me after that.
What he said. Intoxicated.
Yeah. Alright, you got it.
I don't know. We acting like we getting married again. Holding it.
Alright.
Did you feel it?
I ain't felt nothing.
Oh.
Alright, man. Listen. So I want.
Are y'all getting this?
I just want to get your facial.
Are you getting?
Yeah. I'm gonna edit that. It's gonna go real slow when you lift it up.
Is that how I'm supposed to cut it? I don't really know.
Good.
You got it? Boom, look at that, boy. Alright, take your
Jody want a piece?
Hell yeah.
Hey, hold on.
Chris, you eating?
I'm gonna pull up this camera real quick. We're gonna get Dodie face
Thank you, Chris.
as he eats,
I have to
bites
slide
into
this,
this.
slide,
I'm telling you, dude.
slide it up.
Hold on. Look, I gotta go here from the record.
Hey,
Look at this face. He like a kid
Hey,
at
yo,
Christmas.
this stomach worth a lot of money, bro.
The stomach is worth a lot
Hey,
of money.
let me see your facial expression when you bite this head.
Hold on, though, because I'm going to tell you like this, right? My mama made cheesecake, too. I don't fuck with nobody else's cheesecake but my OG shit. So if I taste this cheesecake that made me feel a little different, mama, I love you. Hey, yo.
Is it official?
Blow the whistle.
Fish like a referee with a whistle.
Hey.
Shout out to little bro. Hey.
Because you got to get the
Y'all ain't
crust
on this
too.
cheesecake. Y'all niggas weak, y'all. On life. And all y'all motherfuckers is vegans.
I feel like, first of all, nigga, you don't just come at me like that. It's bad enough I be a Hereditary Club play. I can't even get the goddamn chicken to
When you
take
dance,
fast.
when you dance.
What you missing, you vegans.
When you dance.
I feel like
You
you
don't
cheating
like
on me
dairy
right
and
now
shit
with
like that.
goddamn cheesecake.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Hey, shout out to Fluid the Entrepreneur, my little brother, man. The greatest cheesecake maker you ever will meet. Make sure you get in tune. Follow him on Instagram. Follow him on Facebook. Make sure you get in tune with the website. Put your orders in. Trust me, you will never be disappointed, man. Once again, it's the first time on the VIP Lounge,
Won't be the
but
last
it
time.
definitely won't be the last time, man. You are always welcome
Thank you,
here.
bro.
Whenever you have anything coming up,
Delicious.
any new news that you have coming up or anything like that, make sure you get in tune with us because we always want to make sure we highlight your
This is
amazing product.
creamy.
Most definitely got you.
Woo. Hey, it's up there,
Creamy.
man. Next up on the VIP Lounge Radio Show, we have the one, the owner, Ren Terry from Goldport.
Let's go.
Stop
Get it.
playing with me.
Welcome to the VIP. You're rocking and rolling with Dirty and Candy at the VIP. We're chilling, we bringing the sauce and the flavor to the VIP. Nobody can do it like me and D. So welcome to the VIP.
You're not rockin' with Dirty Candy. The ball is pulled up, you can hear they hand me. And VIP bought a girl so friendly. Broke boys looking on, you can feel they envy. Business owners over here, you see that money round us. All the rappers and the singles wanna party round us. We gon' pop a few bottles, never nothing to us. If we leave this hill, we gon' need a tour bus. He Dilla got the hits, keep the party going. He even play your joint if you really is plugged in. Got the smoke in the hair, keep the liquor flowing. Big tipping over here, you know the ladies know this. In the dark, you know I keep the real round me. Candy girl, the only thing that's really sweet about me. Grown folks over here, we always party in peace. The hottest thing around, we in the VIP.